Air Canada is making a desperate plea to the federal government, urging it to intervene in the ongoing contract negotiations with its unionized pilots, should talks collapse. The nation's largest airline finds itself on the brink of a potentially disruptive strike or lockout, which could severely impact travel plans for hundreds of thousands of Canadians and disrupt the broader economy. Negotiations between Air Canada and the Airline Pilots Association, that is ALPA, have been ongoing for over a year. With a crucial deadline approaching on September 18, both sides are poised to enter legal strike or lockout positions. In a recent report, Desjardins Group estimated that a 2-week shutdown could lead to a staggering $1.4 billion loss in real GDP. Moreover, the disruption could halt vital air cargo shipments, including medical supplies and high-value goods. Air Canada has publicly announced that talks have hit a standstill, with the airline claiming that its offers included unprecedented wage increases which the union has rejected. The company has called for binding arbitration, asking the government to impose a settlement if negotiations fail. Michael Russo, Air Canada's CEO, emphasized the urgency of the situation, stating, "With talks nearing an impasse and time for negotiation running out, the travel plans of hundreds of thousands of Canadians are hanging in the balance." He urged the government to be ready to step in before any disruption occurs. However, the union, representing approximately 5,200 pilots, has accused Air Canada of using the potential economic fallout as leverage to undermine the pilots' constitutional right to collective bargaining. Charlene Hoodie, ALPA's head at Air Canada, criticized the airline's move, arguing that government interference would unfairly tilt the balance in favor of corporations and hinder workers' efforts to secure a fair contract. The pilots are seeking better scheduling, which would allow them more time at home, and wages that are competitive with their counterparts in Canada and the US. The current contract, which dates back a decade, provides for modest annual raises but does not reflect the significant changes in the industry, especially when compared to the lucrative compensation packages of US pilots. Hoodie noted that many pilots have second jobs just to make ends meet, a stark contrast to the higher wages seen across the border. The potential strike could ground around 670 Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge flights daily, affecting travel both domestically and internationally. Air Canada has indicated that it will begin cancelling flights on September 13 to prepare for the potential disruption. This is not the first time the government has had to intervene in airline disputes. Earlier this year, similar interventions were made in labor disputes involving WestJet Airlines and Canadian National Railway. With the deadline fast approaching, business and tourism groups are urging the federal government to act swiftly. Professor W. Stephen Tufts of York University believes that the government will likely intervene to prevent a major disruption, while others, like Anik Gerard of Transat, argue that such intervention would give Air Canada an unfair advantage over other airlines. As negotiations continue and the threat of a strike looms, the impact on travelers and the broader economy remains a pressing concern. The outcome of these discussions will be crucial in determining whether Canadians will face travel chaos in the coming weeks or see a resolution that averts a major disruption in the skies. Stay subscribed for more videos.